Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation is from Gaudi Mala, Mahalla Panjwa, composition of the fifth Nanak, Arjun. And the recitation follows. Gaudi Mala Mahalla Panjwa, Har Bin Avar Kiraa Birthe, Jap Tap Sanjam Karm Kamane, Eh Ure Muse Rahao, Bharat Neem Sanjam Meh Rehta, Tinka Aad Na Paya, Aage Chalan Aur Hai Pai, Uhan Kaam Na Aaya, तीरथ नाय और धरणी भ्रमता आगे ठौर न पावै वहाँ काम न आवै एह बिद ओह लोगन ही पत्यावै चतुर वेद मुख बचनी उच्चरै आगे महल न पाइयै बूझै नाही एक सुदाखर ओ सगली झाख चखाइयै नानक कह तो एह बिचारा जे कमावै सो पार गरामी गुर सेवहो अर नाम त्यावहो त्यागहो मनो गुमानी नानक कह तो एह बिचारा जे कमावै सो पार गरामी गुर सेवहो और नाम त्यावो त्यागो मनो गुमानी. The way of Gurmat in comparison to prevailing religious practices, especially the distinction between ritual and Gurmat. That's the theme of this passage. And at the very outset in the Rahao, the Guru says, Har Bin Avar Kiraa Birthe. Avar Kiraa, all ritual, all Kriya is activity, and here it refers to ritualistic practice. And he says, Har Bin Avar Kiraa Birthe. All ritualistic practice is barren, without value. Whether it is the uttering of a mantra, whether it is the performance of penances to atone for sins or perceived sins, or whether it is any other discipline like self-control. Jap, tap, sanjam, karma kamane. It doesn't matter which one of these it is. Ehe ore muse. These are all hollow falsehoods. Muse. Muse means to be plundered, to lose, but it also means falsehood. So these are all activities of the ego, that the ego engages in. So the thing to remember here is that jap, tap, sanjam, karam, this is a collective reference to prevailing ritual, but Gurbani uses the same terms to advocate its position and to expand on its own teachings. So we have to be discerning as readers and listeners of Gurbani. We have to remain aware that in Gurmat these terms have a nuance and a subtlety to them that can become lost. So take jap for instance. Over time, what has happened is that the original connotation of the term has become corrupted to mean a mere repetition of a word or a set of words, and to repeat those like a magical formula to achieve some personal end. It's like a transaction, basically. That's what it has boiled down to. But in Gurmat, we still use jap. And it does involve repetition, but as a process of learning, spiritual learning. The message of the Guru has to be read, it has to be recited, It has to be reflected upon repeatedly. So jap in Gurbani has this broader connotation. It includes reading, it includes recitation, and it includes internalization, reflection, contemplation. So it is in that sense, in that broad sense, that we should understand jap. And then the other difference is the objective. The objective is Gur Gyan or Gur wisdom. As in Gurbani, Aisa Gyan Japaho Man Mere, Hobo Chakar Sache Kere. In the service of the ultimate reality, Aisa Gyan Japo. This is self-knowledge. That is what the purpose of Gurmat is, and the purpose of repetition. So these two things have to be borne in mind. One, what is the objective here? And two, the broader connotation of the term jap. This is just one example. He continues to list out different practices that were prevailing then and now, and talks about how the way that Gurmat is showing is different. We are traveling a different way. Bharat name sanjama mein rahta. You live, your lifestyle consists of ritual fasting, atonement, and the practice of self-control. The way forward, Aage chalan aur hai pai, he says, the way forward is different, or the way hereafter is different. And the hereafter distinguishes Gurmat from other paths. The objective here is self-realization. The jap is for self-knowledge, so that it can lead us to self-realization. So the path is an inner one. There is no external ritual that is necessary. But what is self-realization? It begs the question. And it is precisely for this reason that jap is essential, because it is through constant application of the mind, the churning, that the meanings will begin to emerge. So this is a process that we have to be on or in. And furthermore, the Guru says, ritual bathing, for instance, and the roaming around as a wandering mendicant. This is something that you will see in India very prevalent, even today. What the Guru is saying is, Tirathanai artarani paramata. Aage thaur na pave. You're not going to find any rest. It is not going to give your mind any rest, or your soul any rest. These methods and practices are of no use. Kamana ave e bid. There, uha, where? In the realm of the self, which is the indweller. So we have to turn inwards, not wander around outside, because our goal is self-realization. And the Guru goes further to say that ritual can very quickly degenerate into a holier-than-thou show, as it commonly becomes. It only adds to your self-pride. Logan hi patiave. You do this to impress people. Another practice to impress people, Chaturabed Mukhabachani Uchara, the recitation of the Vedas by heart. The Guru says, will not lead you to that inner domain of the self. Aage mahal na paaye. Bujhe nahi ek sudakhar, oh sagli chakachakai. Without discerning the essence of the sabad, the word, the message. A sabad is a signal that comes to you through a medium. So the medium for us is the text, the word. And Shabad is a signal that has a message. So unless we discern the essence of that message, all other effort is fruitless work. Chaka chakhaye. Chaka means whimsical, compulsive, habit. It's nothing more than habit. And in the end, Nanak offers a consideration. Nanak, Kehto eh bichara, je kamave supar garami. Nanak offers his thoughtful consideration to reach the habitat beyond, meaning self-realization, beyond the ego. And what is that consideration that he is offering? Because here Nanak is referring to the singular, to the person. That consideration is as follows, has these elements to it. 1, seek Gur wisdom, Gur seva. 2, meditate on self-knowledge through Gur wisdom. Nam te ave. And 3, renounce self-conceit. And they all go hand in hand. They go together. On that thought, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.